Hello, I'm Don Fisher. After splitting games in the regular season, Montana State and North Dakota met for the third time this season in the Big Sky Tournament, and this one came down to the wire. We picked this one up in the second half. Guard Tyler Frey grabs a loose ball and pushes it up the court and dumps it to Connor Fry for two. He chipped in 10 points and 9 rebounds off the bench. But the Fighting Hops came screaming back. Marlon Stewart scoops it in, and it's suddenly 66-62 with just 4 minutes left. A little bit later, Stewart cans a three, and he scored 29 points in this game, and now it's a 3-point game. Now MSU is up 3 with 1 minute left, and Cradle on a tough drive here and somehow banks it in through a ton of contact in the lane, and now we're tied up. And the Cats can't score, so the Fighting Hawks get the ball back with about 30 seconds left. Crandall's shot is blocked, but once again goes right to Walter, and he hits the shot. Hall quickly pushes it up the court looking for an answer after that, but it gets stolen and he gets fouled and the game is over. North Dakota comes back to shock the Cats 76-74, and Montana State finishes the year on a 7-game losing streak, and none hurt more than this one. And now we toss it to Derek Buerkle, who is covering our Montana teams in Reno this week, and he has some more coverage for us. Derek?
Yeah, Don, this game was just heartbreaking for the Bobcats. These two teams were expected to play a very close game. They're the 8 and 9 seeds in this tournament. But Montana State was clearly the better team through most of the day. They had a 19-point lead with 10 minutes to go and blew it. North Dakota comes all the way back and wins by 2 at the very end. So Montana State's season is over, and a really tough finish after a good start for the Cats. North Dakota moves on to the quarterfinals, where they will meet Montana. Yes, the Grizzlies were carefully watching this game, wondering who they would play in the next round. That'll be Thursday, 1 o'clock Mountain Time. The Grizzlies will take on North Dakota. They swept the season series with the Fighting Hawks, but the second game in Grand Forks was pretty close. Now later on tonight at 10, I'll have another recap here, and then tomorrow we get back to the ladies' side of the bracket, where the Lady Grizz and Bobcats have both advanced to the quarterfinals. Reporting live in Reno, Derek Buerkle, MTN Sports.
All right, Derek, thanks. We appreciate all your work down there. Montana Tech's women's basketball is adding size to next year's roster. Jamie Berg of Big Fork signed a letter of intent to attend Montana Tech next fall. Playing all 4 years on their varsity squad, Berg averaged almost 17 points and over 8 rebounds a game during her senior season. The 6'1" post is also a strong defender, averaging over 2 steals and 2 blocks a game. Berg stars on a Big Fork team that is on their way to the Class B state tournament in Missoula this weekend as the #1 seed out of the West. She will also play in the Treasure State All-Star Classic later this year before pursuing a degree in petroleum engineering at Tech. Whitefish Olympic athlete Maggie Voisin is returning home with a hometown celebration just weeks after her finish at the 2018 Winter Olympic Games in Pyeongchang, South Korea. Voisin finished in 4th place in women's slopestyle skiing last month, just missing out on the bronze medal. But her hometown is welcoming her home tomorrow in style with a welcome home fire truck ride and hometown celebration with proclamations from Mayor John Munfield and the Whitefish Winter Carnival royalty. That event will be held tomorrow, Wednesday, March 7th at 4 p.m. and the fire truck will be riding down Central Avenue, followed by a celebration outside the O'Shaughnessy Center. And that's it for sports. We'll be right back.